Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this apart, pull the strings all apart, and the finer the string, the stronger it'll be when you finally get the cord, but it takes longer to make bigger pieces. So I'm going to do a couple of different sizes here to let you see some of the differences in what you can do. Alright, we just about got this yucca all broken down. Alright, so we got thicker pieces here that is going to be stronger with one weave. Now the thinner ones will be stronger with multiple weaves, and what I mean by that is what we're going to do is we're going to take one piece and we're going to wind it up on itself. Basically, you just twist it together. Twist it together, and you're going to have basically this loop right here. It's going to be one end of your cordage. Now, once you get it pretty tight on the twisting, see, what you're going to do is you're going to twist it, twist it, twist it, and you want to hold it. You want this really, really tight. You don't want it unraveling while you're doing it. Now if you look, these two are twisting this way. So since I'm twisting this way, I have to twist each string the opposite direction and then come over. So I twist this way, bring it over so both strings twist the opposite way. You want this to be as tight as possible. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to twist this up, and I'm going to tie a knot in it at the end here so it doesn't come unraveled while I'm making this cordage. I'm going to make just a basic overhand knot. Alright, that way it doesn't come unraveled while I'm making the cordage. Now in the meantime, let's see, we're twisting it. Alright, so twist this way, bring it over, and bring that one under. Now grab it with my thumb because you don't want that twist to come out. And then you twist this way and bring it over to twist the whole string the opposite direction. Hold this way, over, this way, over. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm starting to get some string there. Grab a hold of that, twist it this way, over, grab it, twist this way, and over. Now I'm going to continue doing that until I get down a little bit more. Then we have to do a splice. So we want another piece about the same thickness to go up in there. So this one will do. And we're just going to lay it right in the fork right there. And just kind of hold it there for now. And we're going to continue with these. Twist over, bring this one under, twist over, bring this one under, twist over, bring this one under, twist over, bring this one under. And we got that one going. Now we need another weave to do the other side because you have to have two sides, otherwise it doesn't work. So we got one right here. I'm going to put it in the middle there. You want a pretty good length up in there too. Twist this one, bring it around, and this one goes under. Twist this one, bring it over. Twist this one, bring it over, and then twist this one, bring it over. Twist this one, bring it over, and then twist this one, bring it over. Now we're going to twist this one, bring it over, because it's split or it's spliced. Now we got two more strings, and we continue it with these two longer strings. And you see, oh well, it didn't hold together, but that's how you do the splice. It's supposed to hold together better though. Obviously I'm not very talented at this, but there's a lot of videos out there that'll show you how to make these type of cordage. And it's basically the same way. You just continue splicing until you get the length that you want, and then you can take that cord and twist it on itself. Because if you take any kind of cord, you just twist it, and twist it, and twist it, it's eventually going to fold up on itself like that. That's what you want to start with right there. That's how you start it. Then you twist it, come over, twist it, come over, twist it, and come over. And you shouldn't need to tie a knot in the end of it like I did that first one, but sometimes you do, because sometimes it still comes unraveled. You can see this one's kind of coming unraveled, but it's not coming unraveled that much. And you just keep on going, and when you got the length that you want, you twist it on itself, and then you continue with a double ply. So you want to make a few. If you want to make them thick, you need to make a few of the single ones where it has two on each side, and continuous splices obviously. Now the longer the piece you find, the longer it'll be, the less splices you'll need. But you can see this stuff is pretty strong cordage, so it'll actually function. If you wet your cordage before you spin it, before you weave it together, then it will come out tighter and nicer. But once it dries, it's going to be a little rough. So if you roll it dry, it's not going to be as tight, but it will stay the same flexibility as when you rolled it or when you spun it. So that's how you basically make cordage. I'll get more into detail later, but you should really look at some of the other videos on people that know what they're doing a little bit better than me. But you can use Yucca for it. I'll see you on the next video. Alright, here's the piece of Yucca cordage. You see it's actually broke right there, but it's still together. And I made this out of one Yucca leaf. I harvested both of them at the same time. Here's the other one. This one's a little dried. It's been a few days. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to rehydrate this one to see if you can make some cordage out of it after it's been dry. So we'll find that out in a little while. But I basically wound the cordage, and it was really long, and then I doubled it up. I spun it up on itself, and you can see where it spun up on itself, and then I wound it again, and it ended up this short. This is one entire leaf of Yucca fiber, and it took me about an hour to make this. So you can see that having cordage out in the bush is very valuable, because it takes so much time to make. It's not very difficult, and doesn't take a lot of energy, but it takes a lot of time. Alright, I'll be back and show you how to make this specifically out of another piece of yucca. Alright, we've got some rainwater in here I just got from the gutter in this little bowl. So like a animal food bowl that I turned into a bushcraft bowl by painting the outside with barbecue grill paint so I can cook with it. I'm taking this this dried out yucca leaf and I'm trying to stick it in here to where it'll stay and rehydrate. There we go. Now we're going to let that stay in there for a little while and get it rehydrated, and then I'm going to see if I can pull it apart, use it as soap like I did the fresh yucca leaf, and also convert it into fibers for processing cordage. I'll be back with you in a little while when it gets done soaking. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes and this yucca is nowhere near rehydrated, so I'm going to leave it out here for a little while, go inside, and we'll see what it looks like after about another 30-45 minutes to an hour. Alright, this is the bowl with the dried yucca, and it is not rehydrating. So you want to cut it when you want to use it. You don't want to dry it out because I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to try and process it for cordage, but I don't think it's going to work. We'll see what happens. Alright, it looks like this piece of yucca might work for some cordage. I'm just taking my axe, my hatchet, and I'm holding this down with my left hand, and then with my right hand I'm taking this and scraping this vegetation off of it. Once I do that, I'm going to pound it out, and I think you're supposed to pound it off first, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to separate the fibers that are going long ways here, and we'll see if we can use it for cordage. Alright, I've used my hatchet and I used my Smith & Wesson to scrape all of this junk off of there. You can see this one doesn't look so good after I scraped it, but the other one looked much better, the fresh one did. So it's definitely not as high quality. But I'm going to split this up and I'm going to show you how to wrap it into a cord.